Anyone to say something? Okay, so let's proceed for the today's class. I think that we have discussed more about the writing section. Okay, sorry, reading section. Now we'll go with the reading section. Yeah, sorry, writing section. Okay, so first of all, we need to understand that means when we studied that one, uh, the four skills that means we have discussed. Do you have any problem with the four skills? That means three skills. In fact, we have done listening skills, we have done speaking skills, and we have done reading skills. Okay. Do you have any problem in this particular parameter? Do you have? What is listening? What is the speaking? So as you know, that means learning a new language, basically getting the mastery over these four skills, four pillars of the language, and that is called listening skills, speaking skills, and then reading skills and the writing skills. So why do we write? Can you tell me what is the reason we write this one? Yeah, slide I'm not showing right now. I'm crying. Okay, so speaking and writing are the two expressive forms of a language. Whenever we speak and whenever we write, these are the expressive, productive. We produce something. Okay, whenever we are going for these speaking skills and this writing section, writing skills, so that is called productive. And when we go through this one, that time what we express, that means our message, our interpretation, that will go into the corner. I hope I'm clear. So referring to the importance of writing, Lord Bacon says, okay, Lord Bacon says that means reading makes a fool man, conference a ready man, and writing an
Kay Manbat,
exact man.
Kay Thota.
Yeah, yeah, Uma, tell me.
I cannot hear
Alam
you
ko,
properly.
itulah.
Huh?
Itulah bana.
Am I
Kam,
not audible?
naka.
Am I not audible?
Audible, sir.
Dagya, ni rangsangkan tamo. Ping Tien transfer kan karingan ulo he.
Susan Bari.
Lang,
Not clear. Don't cry.
very complicated.
Sir, clean, sir. Ada.
Okay. So what happens that
Inaga
whenever
no
we are
problem.
going for this,
Kasi ito
whenever we are going for
student niya.
this writing section,
Kamu kan yang ini aku kurang tak 16.
so whenever we are going for the writing section, what happens? That means you will find that one that according to Francis Bacon word, what does he say? He says, can you recall that particular line? According to Francis Bacon, what he says about the writing. What is that? Tell me. Reading makes a fool man, conference a ready man, and writing is an exact man. That is according to Francis Bacon word. We find that one, this why we write that one. It's one kind of an expressive part of your communication. Whenever you are going for this communication, so that means four pillars. That means listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So writing is the last particular pillar or the last particular skill. So where we find that one, we what we write so that our message can be continued even if my absence somebody can find it. Okay, so writing requires a rough enough experience and does not happen magically. It's a very difficult to go with this one writing. Okay, suppose if I showed you that one. What is this? When you have you recall that moment when you have just first started to write? Can you recall that particular moment when you start writing something?
Yes, sir.
What has been taught to you? One ball and then one stick. Is not it?
Yes, sir.
So make it half ball, make it half like this. Take this one is this one, like this one, like this one, or like this one. Then when it comes about A, full ball, and then you drag it. When it comes about B, there is a full ball and there is a stick. When it comes about C, it's a half ball. When it comes about D, A, and give it one dash. When it comes about E, full ball, then little bit drag from there. When it comes about F, little bit here, little bit there, and little bit there. When it comes about G, you have A, then you go, and then you drag this one G. H, half ball, and then drag. When about I, small, okay, then you go for J, niche, then it's go and up, and then when it's about K, run, and like this. So these are the things that we have, I think, started to
Yes,
practice
sir.
when we are
Yes, yes,
in
yes,
this,
sir.
when we are in a KG days or something like this. Okay, so I'm I'm clear to everybody, or anybody is having a problem? Tell me. Anybody is having problem? Tell me.
No, sir.
স্যার তোমার সাউন্ড গুলি ব্রেক ব্রেক করে করে আসছে ক্লিয়ার আসছে না
Sure, then I'm stopped presenting. Actually, whenever I'm presenting, that time I found that one something some problem is here. Now it's okay. Now can you hear me, or it's still breaking down? Anybody has any problem? Tell me.
No, sir.
It's okay, Sini. You don't have any problem, no, regarding the sound or something.
No, sir, no problem.
Okay.
No, sir. It's clear, sir.
So what happens of that? I'm going to say that one. Why we write? First of all, the writing is that it's a very necessary, because whatever you write, you just want to have give the message. It is a kept on. It's okay. So you can use it. Your message can be seen by the different people in a different occasion. Okay, so that's why we are writing. We are just expressing our this inside our meaning. That means in a folded paper or somewhere, so that it can be continued. It can be go to this message particular part. I hope I'm clear. So enquiry the ability to write the letters and alphabet and spell the word. Because of these reasons, writing is considered as the most important particular part. That is whenever you are finding that one. I hope I'm clear. So when we go for this one, writing is nothing but a visual representation of a speech. It's a very easy to give a speech because at the time nobody will try to find out that how mistakes are there. But when we say about the writing is very important because if you do any kind of a mistake, immediately it can be caught by the too many other people. So while you are giving presentation, you are feeling more comfortable, but whenever you are going to write something, that time you are not feeling so comfortable. Is not it or not? What do you think? Where you are comfortable giving examination or giving presentation? Which one?
Examination, sir.
Examination, sir.
Exam.
Or giving presentation? Yesterday you had been there in the Vigilance Awareness Week.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So anything new thing you have learned from there? This is the first webinar that you have participated. Did you find?
No, sir.
Earlier also you participated.
Earlier we have already participated, sir.
Which one? Number of the events. Okay, series of events. Once you are in a ICFI, that time this particular thing will be going. Okay, so whatever I'm saying that one. Now I'm audible, I think. No?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so while you write something, that what basically part that you have to need to see that about the pronunciation is a punctuation mark, is a grammatical word, is a syntax, is a meaning, your handwriting, everything will come into the picture when you write. When we speak, what happens? That means at the time your knowledge of a grammar is attested, but not as meticulously or this minutely as whenever you are writing something because it has been there to the others. Okay, so when you write, we need to understand where is the punctuation mark. Right now, I am not using any punctuation mark. Okay, even if I use that means you cannot understand that one. But when you write, there must be some kind of a meaning. Even the punctuation mark is having some meaning here. Okay, the words, that's the spelling. Okay, so that particular part is there. So whenever you go for writing, this particular part will come into the picture. Okay, so this sentence connectors, so punctuation marks, paragraphing, capital letters, where to give capital. Now, I'm not using any capital letter, but when I go to write something, I need to find it out. So where is the capital letter? Now, if I ask you in a mother tongue, what you want to give, presentation or examination, mother tongue? Vinny, any answer from your side?
Sir, network is not good, sir.
Huh?
Hello.
Yeah. Tell me, Vishwajit.
স্যার কিছু বোঝা যাচ্ছে না, একদম কোনো কিছু শোনা যাচ্ছে না স্যার, কেটে কেটে আসছে।
Shukeshini, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Shukeshini?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me? Or there is a disturbance of sounds?
Yeah, in between it is disturbance, sir. I cannot hear you clearly.
Now?
Yeah, now you're audible.
Okay, Vishwajit, now you can hear me? Vishwajit? Jayanto, can you hear me right now? Can you hear me? Am I audible to Remy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The voice is breaking.
No, sir. It's completely fine, sir.
Sir,
No, sir. Yeah.
Uma, you cannot hear anything.
yes, sir, I cannot hear anything properly. Just breaking and breaking.
Right now also it's breaking.
No, it's okay. No,
Okay,
it's
fine.
okay, sir.
Remy, it's okay now. Surabhi is okay. Okay, so what is happening? So I just ask you, if you want to give presentation in your own mother tongue, and you have an option whether you have to give presentation or give examination. Okay, for 2 minutes, which one you will prefer? Give examination or give presentation in your own mother tongue?
Presentation.
Presentation.
Presentation, sir.
Yeah.
Presentation.
But when you ask about the giving a presentation in English or giving an exam in English, which one is a preferred?
Exam, sir.
So you see this one, we have a two different
Next.
answers.
Exam.
We have a two different answers. The reason behind that one is that English is not taught as naturally to us. We are just like a robot, and unnaturally that has been taught to us. In the very beginning, they have given us the only importance of English to write down very well. But that is not natural. That is a totally unnatural. First of all, speaking has to come, and that's why we are lagging behind that one. Okay, and that's why we cannot understand how to speak in English or not. Is not it? Although you need a better preparation whenever you give an examination, that means your punctuation mark, then your stress, then your this spelling, then is a grammatical construction, everything will be pen and paper. It will be noted down, and it will be very easy for the examiner to examine you. But we are comfortable with giving an examination since it is not giving us, it is not coming to us natural way. It's an unnatural way because we have to cover the 4 skills in a systematic way. That is a L, S, R, W. So whenever you say listening part, English never been, the teacher is always asking you to read. So you are reading and then write. So your comprehension level in English.
Sir, you are so fast in speaking.
Okay, sorry, my dear. Now it's okay. So when we say about the comprehending, just taking, so that time our listening particular part has not been developed because teachers come to the classroom, speak in English, and that is also very, very bad English because their pronunciation level is as such that it will be very difficult for us because none of the teachers are having the phonetics. And when the teachers are not having the phonetic skills, so that means whenever they're speaking, the influence of their mother tongue is coming into the particular part. So naturally, as because the teachers are not very good at speaking, you have not developed a very good listening skills. So they asked you to go for yourself. So you are going for the comprehensive part. You are trying to mug up the thing. So whenever you are going to mug up the thing, what you are going to do? You are going to have only rote memory. I hope I'm clear. Now it sounds clear.
Yes, sir.
Fine. So as
Yes, sir.
because we have given
Yes, sir.
enough emphasis on having this rote memory, and that's why any particular circumstances when it is starting about the speaking we forgot because what happens, first of all listening then speaking, and that is all the oral practice, but we have not done any oral practice. Suddenly we are going for reading and the writing, last 2 skills, but first 2 skills never have been taught to us, and as because that particular part is missed one, and that's why we are never able to clarify what is the reason of speaking when writing gives us enough marks. Am I clear? Or not clear? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
So we have a process of writing. Okay, right now let me see that even I present the screen and then There's something disturbances are there. Let me check it out. Otherwise, I will not present the screen. Okay. So when we say about process of reading, sorry, process of writing, whenever you're going for the process of writing, what particular first we find is a manipulation. So whenever we go for the manipulation, it's a psychomotor ability to form letters of the alphabet, the most rudimentary stage in writing. The task of learning the right alphabet, okay, is comparatively easy because by the time they learn the second language, they will have a developed sufficient muscle control by writing in their mother tongue. Now, first of all, manipulation. So what is manipulation? As I showed you, so when you write something, which language writing is very difficult, your mother tongue or English? Tell me frankly, where you find the difficulty in writing, your mother tongue or English?
Mother.
Mother tongue is,
Sir, mother tongue.
mother tongue is easier to you than writing in English. No, when you start writing in both the languages, mother tongue and English.
Yes, sir.
Never, when you're writing in a mother tongue is very, very difficult. So those who are in a Bengali community, if they are writing ko, kho, go, it's very difficult than ABCD because already you know, yeah, that is a pattern to write. You can go to the nursery school and you'll find that one. Okay, if you write this, suppose your mother tongue is Hindi, so write ka and then ka and then ga. Already you have the concept that there will be band, there will be like this and there. Your motor skills, because you whenever you write something, you have to write with your hand, and the brain will give the instruction to hand that how much you give. Can you that means judge a person by his writing? You have not seen a person,
No,
but
sir.
if you see his handwriting, you can judge the person to some extent. You know what is the logic? What is the logic? Can you tell me? By seeing the writing, that you can find it out the person's his behavior. If you find that one that writing is very cursive and writing is a handwriting is a very bad, so that means the person is a very highly creative, and that's why what happened with the doctors. You find that one of the worst handwriting is for the doctors. The reason behind that one, that how their brain is giving the instruction, the hand or the other, their biological part of the body, they cannot communicate with that. And those handwriting is a very sharp, very good. That means he is very highly organized, and only he limits to the thinking what he requires to. He needs the business, he need, okay, the yard. He does not know whether it will come from the fan or it will come from the through the window or it will come from the AC. His thinking ability is limited to that sense. So when we see that, means when the student is there, they are reading in a class KG1, KG2. So first of all, you need to go for the, okay, how to write this ka or in Bengali. Okay. Okay. Then English, you see, so many bands are there, especially in a kha, you see, so many bands are there. You can see the word ma, so many bands are there. But when you go with the English, what is that?
Um,
Which one is very easy? This one or this one? Mo or A?
A.
A.
So you see that our writing particular part is very easy compared to our mother tongue. Okay, or any Cockburg mother tongue is there. So there, what happens? So there will be difference. So when we say about this, that is called manipulation. So this is psychomotor understanding with this and with this, how to create this word. When we had been there, how we had been taught, there is a something is there, and in the pencil we have to overwrite. Can you recall the moment? That means when we have been in nursery level, the thing will be there and we have been asked to overwrite. In a one particular place, go for 3, 4 times, 5 times, and overwrite without having any logic, without having any particular argument. We have to follow the instruction of the teacher. Did you do that one or not?
Yes, sir.
Clear? So manipulation is easy right now.
Yes.
Or still you have a problem? So what is manipulation? You are giving these or you are giving these or these, you have to break and you have to make these other sound. Okay, this is called manipulation. First of all, with the symbol, graphic symbol, and with the graphic symbol, you are writing A, you are writing B, you are writing C, you are writing D, you are writing E. Manipulation, that number of items will be more. I hope I'm clear. Still problem is there.
Yes, sir. Clear.
Yes, sir.
Let me take your attendance there. So Amarjit, Amarjit is absent. Joyashree,
Yes, sir.
present, I have seen. Then Amkrai,
Sir, Amkar is present, sir. He is a network issue.
okay. Then Bishwajit so is there. Vijayatri there. Vijayatri, Ushmita, Bini, Sakin.
Present, sir.
Yeah, I've seen Bini. Sakin,
Yes, sir.
thank you.
Friend, sir.
Thank you, dear. Pavendra,
Present, sir.
then Ria,
Present, sir.
Tipu.
Present, sir.
Yeah, Ria, I know. Tipu, Joyanta.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Johan, sorry,
Hello?
Joyanta.
Hello,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I have given you attendance. Then Johan,
Yes, sir. Present.
thank you. Sukesini, always present. Remy, present. Then we had Shima. Today I have seen her, Shima. Where is Shima?
Sir, she was present. What?
Yeah, that's what I say. Surobi present. Athena
Yes,
present.
sir.
Uma present. Abdul present.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Suhana is there or not? She'll continue or not? I don't think so. Suhana. Then Monty present. Trisha? Trisha is there? Yeah. Trisha? Trisha absent. Shubhajit?
Yes, sir, present.
Iqbal? Jimmy? Boishali present, I have seen. Pinku present, I have seen.
Yes, sir, present.
Thank you, dear.
Yes,
Joydeep
sir.
Sarkar? Present.
Sir, present, sir.
Yeah,
Sir, present, Jojip.
Yeah, Tom Athol is present.
Yes, sir.
Sir, Jojip, present, sir.
Yeah, I have given.
Okay,
So,
sir, thank you.
Pinku.
Pinku given.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, tell me. So that is called your manipulation. Once symbol sign is there, take from the nature and make it manipulate, make it changes, make it different particular part, then it will come into the picture. Then after the manipulation, what we are having? We are having the word structuring. Okay, what is structuring? So once you know the,
Sir,
yeah, tell me.
network.
So whenever you are having manipulation, then we are having structuring. What is structuring? Hmm? Now you have to organize the letter words. Okay, suppose in Bengal English if we see, one letter I find, another one is that. What I have written? What I have written, tell me. No one is having any clarity about the written particular mark. What I am written? Sugeshini, tell me.
Car.
Now if I write, what is this?
I have a car.
I have a car. So here you find that one, there is a not a single letter, but we have design, we have a structure. Like this, I have a car is like this. We can write one book on that one. So that is called structuring. Okay, how to structure this one? Hmm. Clear? So we can draw the different structure, and with the structure we can create one meaning. Okay, so after the structuring, the next level what we are finding, after structuring we are finding communication. Okay, so communication through writing is ultimate goal. At this stage the writer will be able to select appropriate structure and vocabulary. Okay, so the writer will find this one absolute picture about this one. So you can write about the example of a letter, about your story, about the poem that normally you used to do. That is called this particular part. Okay, I hope I'm clear or not clear. It's clear or not? So
Clear, sir.
So now you can write the letters of alphabet written at the speed. You can spell the words correctly. You can use appropriate punctuation mark. You have a link sentences with the appropriate sentence. Okay, connectors, organize thoughts and ideas, and evaluate the significance and what the particular subject matter you want to have a discussion. Now, the sub skills in writing. first of all part is mechanics. Second particular part, word choice. The third particular part, organization. The fourth particular part is called syntax. The fifth particular part is very important, that is called grammar. Okay, grammar double GRAMMAR or GRAMMER? Which one is correct? Can you tell me? Which one is correct? Grammar.
Sir,
AR.
sir.
Sir, AR.
Anything more?
AR.
Which one is correct?
Sir, AR.
Huh?
Sir, AR, sir.
Yeah.
Grammar AR.
Yeah.
Sir.
But we even have done our English, but sometimes we have a confusion about the spelling of the grammar, which is just like a mother figure. Actually, the pronunciation is not a grammar; it's the pronunciation is a grammar. Grammar. Okay. Whenever we see this one summer, that is grammar. So in the summer, last year, that means the phonetics, there is a less stress. But when you see grammar, so that means I is coming. It's not like a summer. Okay. That's the basic difference between the two things. Okay. Then the next one is the content. The next one is that the writing process. So when we say the first particular part, mechanics, okay. So the first particular part is a handwriting. How to use your hands and different other things. That is a handwriting. Okay, then your brain. These things are coming into the picture. I hope I'm clear. Now, when you say about this is word choice, then you can write vocabulary / dictionary. When you have a syntax, okay, organization, you have to organize paragraph wise. Okay. Syntax is just all the sentence structure, boundaries, it's the structure. Grammar, you know, sentence construction like this, content, that what is the fluency, and last is the writing, that what is the justification of a writing, why you are writing. Okay, so right now we don't have enough time, so we cannot go through this one. Next day we'll go through this one. Okay, I hope I'm clear. Or any
Yes, sir.
problem is there?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir,
Yeah, tell me.
what is our midterm syllabus?
1 to 30.